Good morning, everyone. I'm back with our collage, our next video for our cake mix box journal. Now, the last video, you remember, we made our own collage page. And since I used a page from a Daphne's Diary magazine, when I went to copy it, it didn't copy full because it's not really 8.5 by 11. It's a little bigger, but not a big deal because I just made 2 copies, one more, if you can see here, this one more on this side and this one more on this side. It doesn't matter, So I did make a couple copies. I decided to keep my original and I made a couple copies here. So it's time to cover the envelopes that are on the front and the back cover, the envelope pockets, okay? And I had told you before to cut, I gave you the measurements for the envelopes, but I can look one more time here. This one measures 4 1/8 by 6 for me to fit in the front cover on this one. And I cut it, and then before I glued it back together, I did cover the inside with some paper. So we're going to cover this envelope. I know it's hard to cut a window, so I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to pick a spot, and what I want to do is I cut the little white part off the front there for me. I'm going to line that up there, and I'm going to use my pencil. I'm going to have this because this will fold over because we're going to glue the pocket in. So I'm going to make a tick mark there that I want to cut it there, and then on the bottom I'm going to cut it right there. Okay, so there's really, it's easy when you're just cutting strips of paper to collage around the window envelope, but we're gonna just wing it and do the best we can because it's already a collage paper, so I don't want to rip it up anymore. I want to use what we have. Okay, so all right, let's see how we can do this here. Let me move this out of the way. All right, so what I want to do, the reason I cut it all around, so we have a little bit of an area to fold to the back, right? So I am going to just line it up, and you've got to just find your way of doing things, I guess. So that's what I'm saying. I lined it up to the top because that's our opening, and then the rest of this is going to fold over to the back. Okay, so how I'm going to figure out the window is I'm measuring my with my ruler here. This is measuring about 1 1/8 on this side, and then I'm measuring like 5/8 here, and over here is, for me, is like 3/4. There's no easy way to do this. So I'm going to measure down and just make a pencil mark here from the top, 5/8, and we can erase the pencil. And then, let's see, I think I'm gonna put this here first and kind of make some fold marks there. Let me do that if I can. I know it's maybe a little confusing, but I just want to use the page as is to cover this. I don't want to rip and glue all kind of pieces when it's already, a nice collage piece. So just folding up, making my marks here, and we're going to cut those corners off here too. Let me do that. We'll cut our corners off on an angle. Well, we're getting down to the wire on this. We're almost done. Okay, so there we go. So 5/8 down from there, and then I said we're going to go in 1 1/8 on this side from the fold. So let me do that. So I'm going to draw the line here, because this is going to be kind of our cut line. And I'm drawing, and then this side here is like 3/4 from the fold. So I'm going to measure that, draw my line, and then I'm going to find my line here that I did. I hope this works, okay? It should work. So now I'm connecting my lines. So then from the bottom up, it's 1 1/4. So I'm going to look at 1 1/4 from my fold and make a line there. So I'm going to continue this line down. Hopefully it's going to work. And then here's my line I made here. We're going to cut across there and then continue my line here. So I have my square in here to cut out. Okay. Now you can use scissors and just get in there and cut. I'm going to be a little brave since I'm already being brave doing this here. I'm going to see if I can line up that cut line and just get it started real nice. Let's see if we can do that here. I'll just get that started there for myself. I will go in with scissors. Let me go in with scissors and see how it is here. And if there's any pencil mark, you can always erase it. But I'm thinking we should be okay with this method. So you would have to do the measurements on your envelope, because not all envelopes are the same. And this should also give a little leeway of covering the envelope so you're not right up on the edge there, you know. Okay, let's see if I did this good. Moment of truth. Okay. Not really, huh? A little bit. Okay. Well, that's fine, because you know what? We're going to add some, we're going to add one of our gals on there, and it'll cover up the bottom. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And then, you know, you can always just put a little piece of the collage paper underneath if you don't get it just right. I'm not going to worry because I think it's going to be fine. All right, so let's get some glue, and I'm going to glue this on. Make sure I have the top, yep. Okay, so let's just start gluing this on. And then we have to do the same thing for the other one in the back, but let's get this one covered first. And these will be cute. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to do it. No, I don't know which way to do it, but I'm going to do it this way. That's what I'm going to do. So the main thing is I want the top to be right, because that's the butting up part there. Let me get that. Boy, I think I really messed up my cutting, didn't I? On there, but you know what, we're gonna decorate the envelope as well, so I'm not gonna worry about that really. Let me just get some of this glue off here. I'm gonna make it work. Okay, and then we'll glue this part to the back. Oh, you know, I just want to trim these little edges off here on an angle. Sometimes they overhang a little. There we go, like that. And that, like I said, that's going to get glued to the inside cover. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to worry. I am not going to worry about the bottom there. I won't worry about that, okay? So let's get our other, let me get the other envelope here. Right back here. That's our tag. I already pre-cut the tag. All right, so let's try this, and hopefully this one will work even better for me. We'll see. Okay, so then I'm going to take the same piece, and I'm probably gonna, let's see, how, yeah, maybe something like that. Okay. Maybe I want to get more of the coffee in here, so I'm going to use my other sheet, my full sheet here, see if I can get more here. I think is what I want to do. I don't know if that's going to work, but it should. So I want more of the coffee cup there and that. So I'm going to cut about here. Let it come down to about here for fold over. I'm just winging it, okay? And then you can always just take your ruler and draw the line. I'm sure there's a better way, but I think we'll be fine. Let's hope. So I'm just going to cut that square out really quick with my cutter here. And then get that line there. Just cut that off. Oops. Okay, and then the bottom, we'll do that. All right, now let's see if I can do a better job on this envelope. But we're going to, like I said, we will be decorating it too. There's my envelope here. So it's going to be up here. And that's going to be our fold over sides. Okay. So I'll just give it a little crease. Maybe this will be better. All right, and then we'll trim our little ends here on an angle and cut our corners off. All right, now comes the best part, right? We have to figure out our window. All right, so from the top, my window measures 1 5/8 down. So 1 5/8 down. 1 5/8. So right about here is where I want to cut it. And then on the bottom here, we're going to add 1 inch from the crease. Right there. And then the sides are small, so I'm going to do 1/2 inch on both sides. 1/2 inch, yeah, okay. 1/2 inch in from both sides. Let me just crease that better so I can see it. Okay. All right, so 1/2 inch. Right there, and 1/2 inch. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can do this one better. All right, so right from here, trying to see here without getting my head in the camera. So about there, and no, I don't see my mark where I marked it. Let me, oh, there it is. Okay. And then from here. All right. I'm going in with my scissors here on this one. Let's see. Just poke a hole in, go to a corner, and hope for the best, right? Let's see if we can do this here. I'm also trying to go faster to show you, but if you have a better way, please, by all means, do your way. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but as close to as we can. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth for this one. Better? Yes. Yes. Okay, better. Got it. Okay, so let's glue this on. And then we'll do the fun part, decorating. Okay. I'm going to move this a little closer so I can see what I'm doing here. Get that on there. Okay, make sure I got it on right. Oh, a little over. There we go. Oh, well, that one worked out well, didn't it? Okay, great. Great, great, great. I did that one a lot better, so I'm glad for that. I think I did, right? Yeah. And then we're going to glue these back here. Okay. There we go. All right. You know, this journal is going to be great to, you know, maybe keep your favorite recipes in, ones that you go to a lot, that you can get to real quick. That's so cute, right? And I'm wondering, should we do a little notch? Yeah, we should, right? Let me get a punch. I'll be right back. I think we should do a notch in those. So let me do that. Okay. You know, you think you're prepared, and then I'm going to measure so I make sure I get my notch right in the middle, right there. All right, let me do that. Just a little one. And what's fun is you already covered the back, so you see you can see the cute little paper behind it. Okay, there. And then this one, a little one. If I can get that in there, yeah, no problem. Okay, great. All right, so now comes the fun part of decorating. And I didn't get my galleys out fast enough here, but my girl, where are they? Let's see. Oh, they're in here. Okay. All right. Here are my girls. And I thought we would put one of the girls on there and one of our sayings. you know, maybe. So let's see what we can come up with. This one, I like this coffee one because I think I did a coffee saying, if I could find it. Oh yeah, this one here, it says, I don't rise and shine. I usually caffeinate and hope for the best. I wanted to do that. And what girl can we use on her? But we'll have to find a coffee cup to put in her hand because a lot of these gals they're either ironing or, let's see, which one can we use? Or we can use her. No, let's use, I want to put them on this side so we see the coffee here. Maybe her. And we can cut some of the, what should we do? What should we do? You know, we have some tall girls too. We might be able to use a tall girl on this one. We'll see. Not prepared today for some reason. So let me see. Which one do you think we should do? We can do her and put a coffee cup here to cover that. That would work. Or we can use her and we can, instead of this glass here, we could probably find a cup to put there. She looks kind of nice on there, doesn't she? Maybe her. I think I like her. And we would have to, let's see, if we cut some of this glass out of her hand. You know, there's always a way. There's always a way to fix things, right? So let me just cut this out, and then I might have to, after the video, find a cup to put in her hand. And let me cut some of this white off here. And then we'll put the saying on, and then I might have to look for a cup. See if I have a die cut even, and put the, yeah, that would work, don't you think? Let me get the words out here. Let's see if I can cut them off. Sorry if I'm out of frame there. You just cut some of this white off here. Okay. I'm going to cut down here 1 second. Cut some of this on top if I can. There we go. Okay, there's one. Cut some more off the top on that one. Got to have a sharp blade to cut those skinny little pieces off. Otherwise, it will jam up. All right, so we're going to use part of this. I don't want to lose it. Okay, let's see here how we're going to do that. So if we glue her on this side, because that's good, because then we see the coffee here. That's what I wanted to do. Let me cut off some of this white and see how we can incorporate these words on here. Oh yeah, that would work, right? That will work really good. And I'm sure my magazine that I have, that I showed you, I'm sure I'll find a coffee cup small enough just to put in there. Let me get the other words here. Look at that. Perfect, right? Okay, I'm going to glue her on and worry about finding the cup after. So let's get her on. And we're almost done. You know, we're almost done with this journal. Okay. And see, that glues right on the window. That's fine. We'll get a cup to hold. All right. And you know, I don't put anything even, the words, just put them kind of off kilter, because why stress yourself out to put them even? Unless you're one of those people that love to put things on even. I think it's more fun to do them kind of like that. Okay. That's so cute, don't you think? There we go. I don't rise and shine. I usually caffeinate and hope for the best. We'll put a cup right there in her hand. Okay, let's see what we can do for this one here. And we could probably use one of the tall girls. Let me see if there was another one or just her. I don't remember, but let's look. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, there's two of these, two girls here. All right, so I want to put another comment. Let me see what other ones we have left here. How about, oh gosh, there's so, I love them all. I love them all. So, the dishes are looking at me dirty again. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You know what would make cleaning a house more fun? A maid. Where's the, well, the rest of the words are on one of these strips here. How about, I only have a kitchen because it comes with the house? Yeah. How would we do that? If we put her here, we put her there, then we'd probably put the words. Oh yeah, I have to worry about my little thing here, but we can put the words there actually. Or I could even cut part of a doily and put it there too, right? I could. Let's just try. If I were to do this, I could put the doily. Look how cute. Okay, well, that's what I'm doing. So, see, there's no right or wrong. It all works out. You can figure out what to cover it up if it doesn't cut perfect. I just put a piece of my doily there. Perfect. Okay. Let's go back to her here. So if we put her here like that. I love all my sayings that I hear, so have here. How about if I only have a kitchen because it comes with the house? Let's do that one. So get my cutter back out and cut this down. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. All right. And we'll have to cut it in half to make it fit. This is cute. So cute. All right. Okay, now if we were to put this here, I only have a kitchen because I'll cut it right there. I only have a kitchen because it comes with the house. How about like that? That's so cute. All right, I'm gluing her on. And you can, you know, decorate more at the top of these envelopes if you have other little pieces that you want to put on. Add more to it. But we're also going to have to make the tags to go in them. So we can use more fun things to put on. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's put the saying on. Okay, very cute. I only have a kitchen because it comes with the house. All right, well, I try to keep my videos shorter, so we're running out of time. But so measure your envelopes and see what size tag you're going to fit in there. So I have already cut a tag out of our recipe master board for each of them here. So I know they're going to fit because I measured. So this one's going to go on the back of the journal, and this one's going to go on the front cover of the journal. See how cute that is? Let me get the journals here and we'll see how they look. So I'm going to glue that one here. Look how cute that is, right? And we can do that right now. I can glue these on right now. We have time. So let me get glue on here. And by gluing, you know, making an envelope like this also strengthens the cover too, which is not a bad idea, right? So let me get that on right about here. Okay. We're going to glue that, and then I'll probably clamp that down till it dries. And then the back cover, I'm going to glue that on real quick, and then I'll let you go. Okay. And this one's going to go right about here. Right like that. And then we have to decorate our tags with some more girls, some more housewives. Make sure that's on even. Okay, all right, so we're going to make some tags, decorate the tags for these 2 pockets, and we need to make some tags for the inside the journal, and I'm going to look for some ephemera and start filling it up, and then we are done. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you like it in the comments, and have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.